All right, guys, make sure you create your Microsoft Azure account and have it all ready to go. I'm going to use some resource groups, virtual machines. If you don't want to use Microsoft Azure, that is totally fine. I think you can use something called Voltar. There are other services that have online virtual machines. And as long as you have access to Microsoft Windows, then you should be fine. Let's create our resource group. Resource group. That is not resource group. That is called a resource. All right, guys. I'm gonna type resource group up here in the search bar so I can find it quickly. Somehow Microsoft Azure is there's an error. An error has occurred. Additional details underlying API. All right, let's still see if they're gonna help us create a resource group. Yeah, let's not worry about those errors. We're gonna make this happen today. And today we're gonna be doing an installation of osTicket on the VM. Yeah, after we install it, we're gonna be able to. I'm gonna take you through use cases, how to create tickets, how to resolve tickets, close tickets, how to the proper verbiage to use, and scenarios that could happen on a day-to-day basis as an IT support or just a person who uses these ticketing systems. So yeah, resource group. We're gonna name it something. We're gonna name it OS ticket. Next, values. Let's go with creator. All right, so this. All right, I'm gonna show you guys something in a minute. Just because there's a green check does not mean that this resource group has been created. Make sure you hit create in order to actually finish this. I've had when I first started doing this, I had to create this resource group multiple times because I thought it was finished when I saw the green check mark. So I was stuck on this for a while, but I eventually got through it. So now we're going to add our virtual machines to the resource group real quick. We just need one for this one. Okay, virtual machine here. So when you click make sure. So subscription, Azure subscription 1, resource group. Make sure you click the resource group that you're going to be placing this virtual machine under. And virtual machine, I'm going to name it osTicket. So here we go. Image that we're going to choose today. Image is going to be Windows 10. And once again, I'm going to go with the 4 virtual CPUs. All right. Administrative account so that we can log in. I'm going to go with Hindi. That is my name. You guys cannot use that name. Please keep that name away from your PC. All right, here we are. Just set a password that you can remember, guys. I confirm. Okay, next. And watch this, guys. Next. Here is our virtual network. The VNet is already it's gonna populate by itself. And we don't have to worry about anything else now. Next those. All right. I'm going to go with VM and the same thing I had before, VMOS. View and create. And once again, guys, it will not create just because you see that green check mark. You have to actually click right here where it says create whenever this is done. Loading. But yeah, man, Microsoft Azure is pretty cool. I think it's kind of high priced, but for now, I think it's a necessity for now for certain companies and stuff like that. All right, great. All right, guys, and I'll get back to you once we. Well, maybe you guys would like to see how to run the remote desktop connection and how to log into that. Otherwise, I was gonna skip. You guys feel free if you already know how to do this stuff. Feel free to skip ahead to the osTicket installation. There are a few files. I think there's about 7 or 8 files that we need to install before we are able to to begin using osTicket on this virtual machine. And go to virtual machines. When you go here, you click on that tab, it's going to tell you status right here. Status is still in creating status. Make sure everything's in the same location, and you should be good with that. So yeah, here we are. Let's go find I got Launchpad, and I have a remote desktop. Here it is, Microsoft Remote Desktop. If you guys don't have that, go to the App Store. You should be able to find it here. Microsoft Remote. Enter. Yeah, here it is. It's in the App Store. If you don't have it, go ahead and install that first, and you'll be able to connect to your virtual machine. All right, let's go check and see if this thing's ready, guys. Still in progress, man. What's going on, dude? All right, I'll come back when this thing is ready. All right, guys. A little message pop up saying that we are ready. Refresh. So, all right, go ahead and copy that public IP address here. Command C or Control C, whichever type of device you're using, you'll be fine here. Hit that plus sign right here and add PC. Wait, no, cancel. All right, where the heck? This one's not gonna work. I'm gonna delete this real quick. There's a little plus sign that shows up right here somewhere. Yes, add the PCs, add the IP address here. Click add. It's gonna show up here. Love macOS. Type in your username and your password. Able to log in here. Click continue. What the? Boom. Let's hope this password is correct. Let's create this thing again. Here we are. Loading up the OS. As I said before, there are a few files that need to be installed, prerequisites for osTicket. I'm gonna turn this stuff off. There's no need for any of this to slow down my computer. Thank you. Here we are. I'm gonna click no because I'm not doing that today. And, swipe this way. I need to go grab the link from the Google Drive that I created. This Google Drive will be accessible to you guys. I will provide that link so that way you can have access to the files that we will be downloading today. Personal Drive. osTicket. All right. Command C. Microsoft Edge. That's what we have. I know some people don't like this browser, but hey, it's included in Microsoft Windows. All right, here we are. Google recommends using Chrome. I bet you do. All right, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so yeah, we have these items that need to be installed here. Let's see. I don't know if you don't really need it. It's not like a specific order, man. Just install everything. osTicket. This is a zip folder, so you don't actually need to install this. And this is actually not installed. You just need to put this in the proper location, and this needs to go in the proper location. So I'm going to show you these proper locations and minimize this and keep that going. But first thing we need to do is to enable a few Windows features here. Just go to the search bar at the bottom. Windows features. Let's go here. Maybe it will show up here if I click that. No, it does not. Okay, it's fine. All right, Windows features. Ooh, yeah, there we are. Control panel. Doo-doo. Oh no, come back. All right, so guys, we have the magical Windows feature pop up. So you need to go to Internet Services here. Click that plus sign here. Go down, and I believe it. Let me see. Plus, yeah, okay. So The box that we need to check is the web management tools. Let's click that one. Let me check this worldwide services. And inside of the worldwide services, there are a few boxes that we need to check, and these boxes are, I believe it's the app development. Let me double check that. I would just go app development, but actually we just need the CGI inside of there. Need CGI. Let's go back up, and then we also need common HTTP features. So click that one as well, and we're gonna go with OK. Let that stuff install. And after that, it's not too difficult. If you know how to traverse Windows, if you know how to navigate Windows, man, you can do this. It's not too difficult. Difficult. Rest of this is the installation of these items, but it's the proper steps. Like, you can't use Heidi SQL without there being the MySQL, and you have to set up the database in order for it to be used by Heidi SQL. And I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. And then you can't use, like, you're not going to be using this MySQL. You're going to have to use this. You got to have the PHP. But then you can't even use the HP. You got to have this PHP manager. like, it's like, you'll see. You see what I'm saying? What else has completed? The requested changes. All right. So, guys, let's go ahead and begin this installation. So, guys, let's do this. Go ahead and download all 7 items, and we will go down list by list. So I will get back to you after this is done downloading. Okay, guys? And then we'll go step by step on installation of each item.
Okay, guys, let's verify that the IIS, that your Windows server is up and running. Let's go ahead and verify the Windows server is running. Type in 127.0.0.1. Shit. If you see this screen, this blue screen, the Internet Information Services, then you are good to go. You are good to go. Oh yeah. Alright. So that's up and running. Let's go ahead and install these files that we had to download from the Google Drive in order to get osTicket up and running. PHP Manager first. All 3 items are needed. Yeah. I mean, not 3. I'm sorry. All 7 items are needed. Let's see. This is PHP Manager. Install that. Install the rewrite AMD64EN. It's for IIS, the IIS URL rewrite module. Internet Information Services. All right, this is the VC. This is, Visual Studio, Visual C++. I don't know why some of these things just don't come pre-installed with Microsoft, the Visual Studio or the other thing. Sometimes they just don't come pre-installed for some reason. All right, okay. Let's go ahead and install MySQL next. You know what? We're gonna install that last. Let's not don't install MySQL yet. I'm gonna X that. Let's install PHP first. Cancel, because we're gonna have to set up the server when we do this. Yeah. So let's do that PHP first. So how we're gonna do this? I would like to just go ahead and extract this folder. I'm gonna extract this folder here in downloads, and we are going to move this to the C drive. Close this. Take this PHP folder that we extracted. Go ahead and cut. Move this to the main C drive. Here. Paste. And then change the name. I'm going to rename this folder to PHP. Leave that there. That's how we install the PHP. All right, go back to downloads. All right, PHP is installed. Next, we are going to go ahead and let's go to C drive real quick. inet pub www root. Okay, so we're gonna do a similar thing with the osTicket folder. Let's go ahead and extract that here with the osTicket folder. Extract that here, then we're gonna cut and move this to a certain folder on the C drive as well. Okay, so this extracted osTicket folder, we're gonna move this to the C drive as well. There is a specific folder. So when you get to the C drive, go to inet pub, go to www root. This is for the IIS to start here. All right, let's go ahead and we're actually gonna be extracting standard install. Yes. Okay, so yeah, we need to go ahead and set our password here. I'm gonna pick, don't forget this password, guys, for demonstration purposes. So I'm gonna go password 1. Ensure that the password matches. All right. So now let's go ahead and modify this. Let's go ahead and modify this IIS, the Internet Information Services server. Yeah. So we're gonna go to your search bar. Just type in IIS here, and it's gonna pop up here. Oh, you can click open. Oh, I think we should. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's run this as an administrator as well. IIS. Voila. Here we're going to point IIS to our PHP folder. Go ahead and double click that. See, PHP is not enabled yet. This message here. We're going to register our new PHP version. Click this blue letter link and just direct it to where we placed our PHP earlier in the video. And here it's going to show up PHP CGI. Click open, click OK, and now we have pointed our IIS to our PHP. And our site is going to be here. Well, let's go back and sites, default sites. I think we need to do one more thing with this URL. No. Okay, sites folder. Just default site. Let's go see. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. So there's sites, drop down. It's also a default site, but look, there's a drop down arrow as well. Drop down again because you got osTicket. We're trying to go to osTicket. Go to osTicket here, and then once you click on the osTicket folder here, on the right hand side, there's something that says browse.80 HTTP. That's where we're gonna click. Click that, and we're going to show our osTicket. Here we are, guys. This is where we're finally able to start installing this osTicket. Okay, so there are a few plugins here, a few extensions that need to be enabled. So in order to do that, let's go to our PHP manager. Close it. Shrink that a little bit. go to our PHP manager here. Right here. Double click that. And here we're going to enable a few PHP extensions here to enable some things here. I'm gonna shrink this down a little bit. So I like to see my windows enable, disable, and it tells you a few of the ones that we need to enable. We need IMAP. We need this IMAP one. We need this INTL one, and we need this the cache one. We need the cache one. There's a cache one. Alright, I gotta find them here. Here goes the I want to call it international, but it's not. Here's the INTL one. Go ahead and double click or just enable here. And then the IMAP one, which is right here. They're easy to find. You can right click it and enable as well. The last one is the OP cache, which is right here. Go ahead and enable that one. And then we'll go back to the main page. Once you enable those, just refresh the page. And now you can see our extensions were enabled. These last two are not important. This osTicket will run just fine without those. Alright. Alright. Keep this page up here. And then we need to go to the osTicket folder to edit and grant some permissions to an osTicket file. C drive here, go to the C drive, Windows C drive, go to inet pub, your root folder, and then go to your osTicket folder. And then while we're in here, there's an include folder, include, and go down and find the OST sample config. And we're gonna rename it to just config. Take out the sample in the file name. We gotta find this file first. Here it is. It's at the bottom. It's basically at the bottom. Scroll all the way down. You'll find it here. It says OST sample config.php. And we're gonna rename it. Oh, Nick, cancel that. I guess I'll just re-click, rename. Here. Backspace. And then we're gonna right click it again. Properties. Security. And go to advanced. Here, just disable inheritance. Just remove all inheritance from this item. And then we're gonna click add new. Right here, we're gonna add a new. Here, select principal, click everyone. It's gonna search it, check names. It's available. Enter. Go ahead and go ahead and click add full control to for the moment. We're gonna go back and fix that. Apply. Okay. Okay. You can click continue here. We're almost finished setting this up. We are nearing the end of this video. Alright, let's see. So now this is the portion where we need high SQL for our database. Go ahead and go to our downloads folder. Go back to downloads. I'll just create a new window. Create a new window, new file explorer. Right click down and create a new one. Because I want to stay in that one folder there. I want to stay inside the osTicket folder. Because we're going to have to just re-edit those permissions again. After we complete everything, we're going to go on to edit those permissions again. And that's inside the include folder of the osTicket folder. And go all the way to the bottom. And here at the bottom, we should find our file. Alright. Alright. Open this file here. Click on this installer. Yes, open this link. This link is going to take just this download here for high SQL. Open this file. I accept the agreement. Go ahead and launch this. Alright, let's skip this. You click new. Go ahead and create. So I'm gonna use root as a user. Password. I'm gonna use the same password that I used for MySQL. Password 1. Click open. All right. When we do that here we're gonna add a new database for osTicket. I'm gonna name it osTicket. Click OK. And here it is, guys. This will allow us to add that database here. Help desk name. Name it what you want. We'll call it Chris's help desk. Default email. We're gonna put our email here. Just gonna put first name, last name, email address. Email's sort of important if you want to. If you forget your password here, if you forget your password, then you'll be able to reset your password by your email. So just keep that in mind. Username. Okay. All right. So type in your name, email address. Type in also an admin. You're going to log in with this here, with this password here. All right. Let's go ahead and add our database here. It's the last item that we need, and we will be able to successfully install this admin and password. Click install now. Don't forget this password. Oh, okay, sorry. System email conflicts with the system. Okay, so you can't use the admin email cannot be the same as the system email. All right, that makes sense. I'm gonna change this. Here we are. We shall be ready now. We are ready now. What errors are there? Unable to connect. What? I didn't use the password here. Set up the osTicket here. Oh, you know what? I put admin. The username is root. So yeah, so these kind of things need to be correct in order for this to install correctly. All right, so this is gonna work out fine now. It's root, not admin. Congratulations! All right, this is exciting. There's a lot of work, guys, trying to install those things. But yeah, this is exciting. Congratulations. So yeah, after osTicket is installed, last thing we gotta do is fix these permissions on ostconfig.php. Right click it, go to properties, When this pops up, go to security, go to advanced here. Oops. Click here. It's going to go to edit. And we're going to remove these items here. I'm just going to leave the, just to read and execute, and read and write here. Click OK. Apply. Okay. And OK. And that is it. That's all I need to do. Thanks, and you guys have a good day.